Tanya, leave the house now.
What?
I let you live in this house until you graduated high school. I did the bare minimum of what I had to, so hurry up and leave.
Mother?
You know, Tanya, I hate you because you're so much like your father who I divorced. My only daughter's your little sister, Rena. Hurry up and get out of my sight.
You're being too sudden. I have nowhere to go.
All you have to do is move into one of your company's dormitories. I'll give you 1 week, so hurry up and tell the company you work for that you're moving into their dormitory.
But...
Sister! No, don't leave me, please!
Rena, I'm sorry. To tell you the truth, I don't want to leave, but...
Yeah, I understand. I understand, honestly. But there's no point in me coming with you, since I just got into high school while you just graduated high school. I'll only be a burden.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for making impossible demands of you as well.
The company dormitory I'm going to be moving into is only a 30-minute train ride from home, so we can meet whenever we want to.
Yup. I promise to come see you. And when I graduate high school, I'm gonna leave this house too. I'll be patient until then.
Yep. Let's both do our best.
There's something I need to tell you, Tanya.
Oh, hi, Rena. What is it?
I'm getting married.
You're getting married?
My fiancé is someone you've already met. Do you remember my boyfriend I showed you, the one who was my colleague?
Oh, that wonderful young man. I see. So you're already of that age as well, huh? It's already been 6 years since you graduated high school and left home, right?
Yup. I found a job far away from home without telling Mom. And I just left without giving her the opportunity to even oppose. I have returned home even once since then, just like you.
So you're not going to invite Mother to the wedding?
Yup. My fiancé's parents are understanding of my situation. And me and my husband aren't planning to invite her. Oh, but I am going to invite Dad, though.
I see. Dad is sure to be happy for you.
Yup. We're planning on having the ceremony a year from now. And have already begun preparations. I'll contact you again once the details are set.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it.
Tanya, something terrible has happened.
What, Mother?
It's been 10 years since we last talked, right? But now's not the time to talk about the past.
What is it?
I was wondering whether I should tell you or not, since I did kick you out of the house, but to tell you the truth, today is Rena's funeral.
What?
It's been 7 years since she left home for her job. She got into a traffic accident while she was going to work. Oh, my poor child, my sweet daughter. I think I might go insane. I'm begging you, Tanya. All I have left in the world is you. I know it's late, but I truly regret pushing you away in the past. Your father came to the funeral today, so why don't you admit that you were wrong as well for not contacting me even once for 10 years, and just come home already? I don't care if it's been 10 years or not.
I wonder where to start. I'm at a wedding, so I can't come.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't know whose wedding that is, but your sister just died. You should be prioritizing your sister's funeral over some wedding.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but Given the circumstance, I think it's best for me to prioritize the wedding.
Since when did you become such a psychopath? Don't you feel even sad?
You say that as if you aren't one yourself.
What?
Bye.
Tanya! Tanya, why won't you come home? Your only sister just died. Do you have no heart? Get over here as soon as possible. Tanya, please come home, will you? You're going to cause me trouble if you don't. I'll pretend that you didn't just ignore me for the past 10 years. Let's live together, the two of us, like we used to, as mother and daughter.
Like we used to?
Tanya! Finally, you replied to my text. So, when are you going to come back?
I'm not coming back.
What?
There's no way I'm coming back. It's Rena's funeral, so come home as soon as possible. If that's what you're saying was true, then yes, I might have dropped everything and came home.
What do you mean if it's true? It is. Come home as soon as possible. To think that you would prioritize some random person's marriage ceremony over the funeral of your only sister. You really haven't changed.
But the wedding ceremony I was at was Rena's.
What?
I'm going to tell you about it since there's no point in hiding it from you any longer. Rena married a colleague of hers.
What?
I was also invited to the wedding ceremony, so I knew immediately that you were lying when you said Rena got into an accident. Today is her funeral. Because she was standing right in front of me.
You knew I was lying immediately?
Yep.
You two were in contact?
Of course we were. We're sisters, and it's not like we hate each other or something.
What?
I don't know what you were planning on achieving by faking Rena's funeral, but I wonder which one of us is the psychopath now.
Hold on just a moment. Didn't Ren already get married long before?
Huh?
I heard it from an acquaintance. Rena married 3 years ago and is now the mother of twins.
What?
Oh, something must have happened and they had to postpone the wedding ceremony until now, I guess. Well, putting that aside, it seems there's no point in lying anymore, so I'll tell you the truth. You see, I want to propose to you a marriage.
What? A marriage?
His parents are saying that either you or Ren is all right. But I knew Ren already married 3 years ago, so you're going to be the one marrying. Your husband is going to be the eldest son of the Taikazawa family.
Isn't the Takizawa family the owners of a huge mansion by the prefectural road?
Yes, this is the chance of a lifetime no matter how you look at it.
Will you please stop joking?
I'm not joking. What kind of person would joke about something like that?
Don't you think it's ridiculous bringing a marriage proposal to your daughter who you haven't talked to in the past 10 years?
Do you not understand my parental feelings in wanting you to be happy?
The last memory I have of you being anything like a parent is from when I was around 10, before you and Dad got divorced.
It's all in your head. I was a good parent to you even after that.
I let you live in this house until you graduated high school. I did the bare minimum of what I had to do. You know, I hate you because you resemble your father so much. Your sister Rena is my only daughter.
What is this so suddenly?
These are the text messages you sent me 10 years ago when you told me to leave the house. Did you think that the records wouldn't be there anymore since it's already been 10 years? I took a screenshot just in case, since I thought they might be of use in the future if I ever got involved in any problem involving you. Too bad you couldn't pretend you never said these things.
Now, don't be so cold. It's already been 10 years. It's about time you want to get married and settle down yourself, right? It seems the Takizawa family want to have a grandchild to inherit their property soon. So they want their eldest son to marry a woman in her 20s. You're 28, right? It's a win-win situation. Like I said, the Takizawa family are filthy rich, so this is the chance of a lifetime.
I refuse.
Why?
Because I'm already married?
What?
I don't know where the information got twisted, but it's me who married 3 years ago and gave birth to twins, not Rena.
What did you say?
By the way, Rena herself turned in her marriage papers as soon as the ceremony ended. So neither of us are single and we can't accept this marriage proposal of yours.
But that's going to be a problem for me. Get divorced immediately and marry the eldest son of the Takizawa family.
The eldest son of yours. He's about your age, right? Meaning he's in his 50s. This information from 10 years ago, but he's already divorced twice and has no children, right? The fact that you're talking about a marriage proposal probably means that he's been divorced at least 3 times by now, right? You also talked about how they wanted someone to inherit their property and how he wants to marry a woman in her 20s. So that must mean he still has no children. All this combined with the fact that he's offering you a marriage proposal with your daughter you haven't talked to in 10 years. It seems that this eldest son you're pushing on me is quite the landmine.
But he's still filthy rich.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Wait, Tanya!
Bye then.
Tanya, I'm begging you. Come home and marry into the Takizawa family, please.
What? You still haven't given up? Do you realize that what you're asking of me is impossible because I'm already married and have children?
But I already accepted $100,000.
Huh? $100,000? What are you talking about?
Well, you see, none of the women in our hometown want to marry into the Takizawa family anymore. I thought that you must not know anything about the Takizawa family since you haven't been home for so long, and that if I talked about how rich they were, we would be able to get you to marry him.
And so I became a target for them?
Yes, I received $100,000 as a thanks from them.
Don't tell me. You agreed to their proposal without even waiting for my answer?
But I had no idea that you got married before Renan had children.
Then why don't you just give back the $100,000? Tell them I didn't tell you already got married or something and put an end to this business.
But I already used $50,000.
You what?
My only hope of getting out of this mess is you marrying into the Takizawa family.
You exasperate me. If that's the case, I don't want to be involved in this.
Huh?
Do something about it yourself, okay?
Tanya!
Goodbye then.
Tanya!
My mother was always the type that only cared about themselves. But after me and Rena left home, this trait of hers got even worse, it seems. She's now infamous among the neighborhood for being a huge nuisance. You can probably guess that the Takizawa family, a family of wealthy capitalists, are quite strange themselves. asking for the daughter of such a well-known neighborhood nuisance. My mother did all she could to buy time after I refused her offer. But it seemed that the Takazawa family found out from somewhere that both her daughters were married. And they were furious when they found out. Obviously, they asked my mother to give back the $100,000 they gave her. But since she already spent $50,000, she was forced to take a loan from somewhere to pay it back. According to a relative who lives in my hometown, she was one day seen entering a car that had come for her and disappeared. To this day, no one has been in contact with her since.